Yeah, my name is Gabriel Rios II. Yeah, so I like to say like I was planned, like my parents. It was weird, like my mom got it down to like her period cycle to know like when exactly her days were to have me. So like yeah, my mom and dad were married. I have two older sisters, and then there was me, so they stopped. I'm guessing they just wanted a boy. So we had a traditional family household, raised Catholic. Christmases were awesome. We always got, birthdays were good. Got to have friends coming over. Basically a normal, traditional Mexican Catholic household. So, like, when I was 10 years old, my dad ended up going to prison. So, I remember he sat us all down in the front room and explained to us, like, he was going to be going away. And so then he left, and when my mom took him to court, she came back by herself without him. And so that's when I kind of knew, like, my dad wasn't coming back. So then we knew, like, he was gone. And that was, like, the first trauma for me when I realized that we called each other, like, best friends or whatever growing up. So, like, knowing that he was gone was, like, a big part of my life that kind of changed. But, like, a couple of months in, after my dad was gone, like, my instincts started coming in where I, like, just started making sure the doors were locked at the house around 9 or 10 o'clock at night, making sure my sisters were in bed, my mom was asleep, then I could sleep comfortably. I would just take the trash out, do normal, mow the lawn, shovel the house, things that I wasn't normally doing as a 10-year-old before, pretty much playing video games and just like waiting for my name to be called when food's ready. But since my dad was in prison, like, yeah, I felt like I took it upon myself, knowing like something changed in our family, that I had to step up and do my part, which I felt like was that at the time. So in the midst of that process, I ended up having a girlfriend at age 14. And then we were in a relationship for a year. And then when I was 15, we ended up having a child. So I was 15 when I found out she was pregnant. Then 16 is when we had him. So that for me was a big stage in my life, knowing like I was excited, knowing that I would be a dad to my son. And I always used to think like I'd be there for my son like how my dad wasn't there for me. The fatherhood program that we have going on called Destiny Dads, I feel like that's a big piece and society's missing. It's how important fatherhood is to the family. The most meaningful part of my job is seeing the families at the end of the day and be happy. Like, I was that kid when my dad was in prison. I would go visit him and go on visits. And that smile that I had when being happy visiting my father, I get to see that on other kids' life. And I get to be able to help these men coming out of incarceration and let them know that they matter in their families. So that puts a smile on my face, for sure. Bringing families together.